It is Jackie Robinson Day here from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's Seattle Mariners baseball here on the show Northwest. The 9-7 Seattle Mariners going up against the 8-8 Cincinnati Reds here on the road. And a celebration beyond just baseball, Jackie Robinson Day here in 2025. Everybody is excited for this game here in Cincinnati. Everybody wearing number 42 here today in honor of Jackie Robinson. From Cincinnati, Nick Martinez will get the start today here for the Reds. 3 starts under his belt so far, 0-2 record this season. He's pitched in 12 innings. He has a 9.75 ERA, 9 strikeouts. So the Mariners will look to continue their hot hitting after a series win against the Texas Rangers over the weekend. Day off yesterday, so some fresh legs on a travel day for the Mariners as we are about set for action here from the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Jackie Robinson Day underway with a first pitch swing by Crawford and a fly ball into right center. This ball's back a long way. It's gone! First pitch of the ball game. Happy Jackie Robinson Day to J.P. Crawford. And it's 1-0 Seattle. How about that start quieting the crowd early? First pitch of the ball game set out of here by J.P. Crawford into right center field. 398 feet, 97 miles an hour up the bat, and the Mariners are off and running, 1 pitch in. And now Julio takes the ball high, 1 ball in, no strikes. So here we go, Jackie Robinson Day, and the Mariners. First pitch, and now Julio stands in, trying to climb that average up. It's dipped down below 200. And he fouls that one out of play. It's 1-1. So Nick Martinez off to a struggling start here. 1 batter in, a home run for the Mariners, and it is 1-0 Seattle. Reds come in an even 500, 8-8. Part of the National League Central. Julio takes a strike on the outside portion of the plate. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Julio chases outside. Good bounce back by Nick Martinez. And a strikeout of Julio Rodriguez for the first out of the ball game. Now that'll bring in the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. Slow start to the year for him as he swings right through that cutter. It's 0-1. 2 homers on the season. His previous home run came in Game 1 against the Houston Astros. As he swings and fouls that one away, it's 0-2. Currently tied with Mike Zunino for the most home runs in Mariner catcher history. A home run away from breaking that record. Swing and a miss, he goes down swinging. And back-to-back strikeouts for the Mariners after the leadoff home run by Crawford. And there's 2 away. Now Randy Arozarena to the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Couple homers and 6 RBIs on the year for Randy. Batting .286 here for the Mariners. 0-1 on the way, stays high, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, 2 out, and a run home in those first inning for Seattle. The 1-1 to Arozarena. Off the end of the bat and fouled away. It's 1-2. One-two pitch, swing and a miss. And Martinez gives up a home run on the first pitch and bounces back and strikes out the side. But J.P. Crawford wastes little time. First pitch of the ball game makes it 1-0 Seattle. Luis Castillo will be the starter today here for the Mariners. 3 starts under his belt with a 2-1 record, a 3.72 ERA. He's looked pretty good here in the early going here for Seattle. He's given up a few runs at times, but I mean a 3.72 through 4 games, not too bad. Jake Fraley, the former Mariner, will stand in to lead things off here for the Reds. And Castillo's day is underway with a strike pounded in there. It's 0-1. Mariners come in 9-7 in the American League West, coming off of a series win, won 2 of 3 against the Texas Rangers Friday and Sunday's game that fell on Saturday. 0-2 pitch to Fraley, a swing and a miss, and a good start for Luis Castillo. There's one away here in the first. Just dropped out of sight way over the top of that pitch, and way out in front as well. And so one away here in the first. Matt McLain will be the hitter. Takes a strike right there, 0-1. McLain batting .236 on the season. He's driven in 8 runs, just 1 home run for him. Second baseman here for the Reds. No balls, the end of strike, and McLain takes strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start for Castillo. Dropped through a strike rule in effect, and McLain is retired. And there's 2 away. So already 5 strikeouts combined in this ball game. Mariners, all 3 outs in the opening inning were strikeouts, and now the first 2 for Cincinnati are strikeouts, and that brings in Elly De La Cruz, who's off to a good start this year. Takes a strike, 96 miles an hour, 0-1 from Luis Castillo. 353 average coming into play today for De La Cruz, one of the young stars in the majors this year. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2, and now Castillo a strike away from striking out the side to start this game. No balls and 2 strikes, stays high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
97 miles an hour is where Castillo's topped out here in this opening frame. Currently sitting at 9 pitches. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Luis Castillo strikes out the side to start this game. And what a start for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford going with a home run. And Castillo sets down the Reds 1-2-3 as he strikes out the side. Jorge Polanco will be the leadoff man here for the Mariners. Top half of inning number 2. Seattle on top 1-0 here on the road in Cincinnati. Series here with the Reds, followed by a series with the Blue Jays. Both on the road. Polanco takes a strike, 0-1. The 1 pitch is in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Both of these pitchers pounding the strike zone here early in this game. No balls and 2 strikes to Polanco, and he hits this one in play, but it's a pop-up behind short. De La Cruz has got it, and there's 1-1. And now that'll bring in Victor Robles. 7 runs driven in on the young season, 268 average, and 1 home run. First pitch to Robles is hit in the air to center field. Going back just in front of the track. He'll make the catch, hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, and that is a fly out for Robles. And out number 2 in the inning. And now Rowdy Tellez. Trying to push that average back up. It's slowly starting to climb at $163 now. Swing and a miss on a bad pitch there, 0-1. 4 for 9 with a home run in his career against Nick Martinez. And the 0-1 grounded fouled on the right side. Quickly 0-2 to Rowdy. As the Death Star siren starts to go off here at Citizens Bank Park. Or excuse me, Great American Ballpark. Slap the other way and foul, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to Rowdy. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Both of these pitchers off to stellar starts. Just the one mistake on the game's first pitch. And Nick Martinez is rolling. Bottom of inning number 2. Candelario set to stand in here for Cincinnati. .212 average. He's driven in 7 runs and has a couple home runs on the season. Castillo struck out the side on 10 pitches in the first. And he comes right back to Candelario with a diving knockdown by Crawford, but he'll have no play. And it's an infield hit for Candelario, first hit of the ball game for Cincinnati. Now going to bring in Tyler Stevenson, who's batting $192 so far this year. Reds have their first base runner. Crowd gets into it for the first time tonight. And Tyler Stevenson at the plate, 1 on, nobody out. Castillo from the stretch for the first time. First pitch swing. Stevenson in the air to left center. Julio and Arozarena converge. It'll be Julio to make the catch, and that's out number 1. Ball travels well here in Cincinnati. It's a hitter-friendly ballpark, especially to left field. And there's one away here in the second for TJ Friedel. Batting just $135 on the season. Minimal plate appearances, 1 home run and 1 run driven in. Runner on first here with 1 out. First pitch, top of the zone, strike, 0-1. 95 miles an hour there from Castillo. 0-1 misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Dave Lawrence calling balls and strikes behind the plate. Ricky Henderson at first is the crew chief. Runner takes off, 1-1 pitch is fouled away, and he'll have to retreat back to first. Jackie Robinson Day here across the majors. Every team is in play today, or has been in play today. 1-2 pitch, fouled away again, and they'll stay at 1-2. Swinging a foul ball. Still 1-2 the count. Runner remains at first here, doesn't go, and just missed outside. And it's 2-2. Inside, full count now. Lengthy at bat here with Christian Encarnacion Strand waiting on deck. 3-2, flied into left center again, not as deep. And Julio ranges over, he'll make another catch, and there's 2 away. So 2 away here in the second. Runner still at first, and Christian Encarnacion Strand will stand in. Batting $180 coming into play today. Strike 1. 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's hit 2 of those home runs in the past week. And he's driven in 5 of those runs in that span as well. Slap foul. Had a great walk-up song too, by the way. High drive left field. Pretty well struck. Arozarena going back to the warning track at the wall. He's got it. The ballpark holds it just enough to retire the side. And he thought he had it, but no avail. Mariners still hang on. 1-0 our score after 2. We welcome you back to Cincinnati as we take a look at the Reds pitching over their past series. 27 innings pitched, 1.67 ERA, which is good. They averaged 8 hits per 9 innings. They had 24 strikeouts, 11 walks. Their pitching has been pretty good. It's just a matter of whether their bats will back them up or not. First guy to the plate in this inning is Dylan Moore. Hit a home run on Sunday here at home against the Rangers. As that one's fouled away, 0-1. has spent his entire 7-year career with Seattle. And the 0-1, looping, breaking ball swung on and missed, and it's 0-2.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Hey! 1-1. That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. Aye! Full count. Three. Ball 1. That's foul. No, that's foul. Three.
Funk up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays, we just tryna dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go, what's about to happen, girl, you already know. Taking control, we can take it.
Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball inside. Aye. Save. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Just missed outside, and it's full 3-2. Top of the order looming. Inside, back-to-back walks to start the third for Cincinnati. Castillo walks the 8 and 9 hole hitters. And now top of the order is up Jake Fraley at the plate with 2 on and nobody out. Dangerous territory here for Castillo. Let's see if he can pitch around it. First pitch to Jake Fraley. In there for a strike. Fraley 0 for 1. Has 17 hits on the year already. The former Mariner now playing in a Reds uniform. No balls and a strike. Didn't bite. 1-1. Crowd into it here in Cincinnati. A ball and a strike to Jake Fraley. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Straight away for Arozarena. And he will make the catch for out number 1. And the runners will have to stay put. So a productive out there for Castillo. And there's one away here in the third. Runners stay at first and second. And now Matt McClain to the plate, who is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time to the plate. First pitch swing and a foul ball to the right side. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is chopped foul, and it's 0-2. Big pitch on the way here from Castillo. Yeah, runners on first and second with nobody out. Now a strikeout here would make it 2-1. Got him. Chased it in the dirt. No drop third strike rule because of the base being occupied, and that is out number 2. And Castillo now is 1 out away from getting out of the inning, and he's got to get past De La Cruz to do it. 2 on with 2 out here in the third. First pitch outside. 1 ball on those strikes to Ellie De La Cruz. MVP chance here in Cincinnati as he fouls that one away to the left. And it's 1-1. 98 miles an hour off that foul ball, the exit velo. A ball and a strike. Inside 2-1. Hitters count. The 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and now it's even at 2-2. Deuces are wild here for Luis Castillo, trying to get out of the jam in the third. And he might have, as this ball's hit in the air to center, and Julio ranges over to make the catch. And Luis Castillo pitches himself out of a jam in the third. 2-3-4 due up. Julio, the guy with the baseball, will lead things off for the Mariners, who lead 1-0. We welcome you back here to Cincinnati. Great American ballpark with the Mariners have a 1-0 lead. They scored their first run on the game's first pitch. A leadoff home run by J.P. Crawford has us where we are now. And besides that, both pitchers have looked pretty well. Julio Rodriguez set to begin things here in the fourth. And he attacks the first pitch and sends a base hit into left field. 107 miles an hour off the bat. And the leadoff man's aboard here in the fourth for Seattle. Julio with a base hit. That ball is tagged off the bat. Any elevation, and that ball might still be traveling. But nevertheless, good solid contact, good solid base hit. Leadoff man's aboard here for Cal Raleigh, who swings at the first pitch and sends it towards the right center field gap. And that's going to get down and roll to the warning track. Julio flying around third, getting the wave on. He's going to come in. He's going to score. And it's 2-0 Seattle. Cal Raleigh, the RBI double, adds on to the Mariner lead. 2 quick hits for Seattle. The base hit by Julio, and then Cal wastes little time He swings at the first pitch. And it's an RBI double, making it 2-0. Now runner on second, still nobody out for Rosarena, who takes in the dirt, gets away. Cal's going to move up to third. And the Mariners have another runner 90 feet away. Actually, Cal never ran. So he'll stay at second. And it's 1-0 to a Rosarena, who's 0 for 1 of the strikeout. Fouled away by Randy, and it's 1-1. Another foul ball sent down the right side, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch, just able to get a piece of it, and it's still 1-2. Cal Raleigh, the runner at second, drove in Julio moments ago on an RBI double. And now Rosarena stays alive. Strike, 3 called. Outside portion of the plate, Rosarena couldn't pull the trigger, and that's out number 1, and the 8th strikeout already for Nick Martinez. And now here's Jorge. Mariners have struck it out a lot here so far in this game, but when they are making contact, it's been solid contact. And that one is upstairs, 1-0.
1-0.
One ball, no strikes to Polanco. Broke back inside, backdoor two-seamer, and it's 1-1. Mariners with a 2-0 lead. They've scored 1 here in the 4th. RBI double by Cal Raleigh moments ago. 1 ball, 1 strike. And in there for a strike at the knees, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way, and Polanco is able to stay alive. Good battle here with 2 strikes by Jorge. See if he can finish it off. The 1-2. Tapped, foul. Another foul ball with 2 strikes. High fly ball, pretty well hit. Right field. Hines going back to the warning track just in front of the wall. Makes the catch. Allowed out number 2, and Cal will stay put at second base. 2 away. Polanco just missed it, and he knows it. And now Victor Robles will get a chance to swing here with 2 out and a runner on second. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Robles batting .429 with runners in scoring position this year. He's in that situation here with Raleigh at second base. And that one's down and away, 2-0. In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Hitters count now here to Victor Robles. Going to keep the inning alive here with 2 out. And he hammers this one foul, and it's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The deuces are wild between Robles and Martinez. And that one stays high. It's full 3-2 with Rowdy Tellez waiting on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the payoff. And it's a pop-up into left field. Fraley coming on. De La Cruz going back, and he makes the running catch to retire the side, but the Mariners do add another one to the board. Cal Raleigh into the right center field gap, making it 2-0. Seattle. It's the bottom of the 4th inning here on Jackie Robinson Day from Cincinnati. And Heimer Candelario will set to lead things off for the Reds in the bottom of inning number 4 from Cincinnati. Luis Castillo He pitched himself out of a jam last inning. The Reds had runners on first and second with nobody out and couldn't get him any further than that. There's a strike, 1-1. That one stays outside. Hitters count at 2 balls and a strike to Candelario. Hitters count the 2-1. In there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Castillo approaching 50 pitches. This is his 49th. And it's a ground ball to the left side, cut off by Polanco, and the throw to first is in time, and there's one away here in the fourth. So the ground out victim is Candelario, and that'll bring Tyler Stevenson to the plate. One out here in the bottom of the fourth, and pitch number 50 on the way here for Castillo. And it's a ball outside, 1-0. Stevenson batting a $189 coming into this at bat. He's 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch stays high, 2-0. Hammered high and deep left field. Tyler Stevenson sends this one way back. And the Reds are on the scoreboard. A mammoth home run, cutting the lead in half. It's 2-1. Well, he got a hanger right over the heart of the plate, and he did not miss it. He knew it right when he made contact. 408 feet into the bleachers in left field, and the Reds are on the scoreboard. It's 2-1 now. And here's TJ Friedel to the plate, who takes a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
0 for 1 of the flyout is Friedel. And Tyler Stevenson rejuvenates this crowd here in Cincinnati, and more trouble. Into the gap in left center field. That's going to get down and roll to the wall. Rosarena gets to it quickly. Throw into second is late. And after the home run, it's a one-out double here for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel, his third double of the season. And Castillo has missed a couple pitches right over the heart of the plate. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand, who is 0 for 1. Runner on second with one out. Ground ball left side. Crawford on the backhand will make the play. Runner stays put at second base, and there's 2 away here in the fourth. So quickly out is Christian Encarnacion Strand, and now Spencer Steer here with 2 out. Tying run at second base here in the fourth. First pitch in there, 0-1. Outside corner now, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No balls and 2 strikes. Checked his swing, he did not go. 1-2. 1-2, fouled away.
That's ball 2.
Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes, the deuces are wild between Steer and Castillo. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the side is retired. Castillo bends but doesn't break. Gives up the home run to Tyler Stevenson, but the Mariners are still in front. Back to a one-run ball game. It's 2-1 after 4 in Cincinnati. Let's take a look at the starter comparison to this point. 4 innings pitched for both of them. Martinez given up 2 runs. Castillo the 1 on that home run. Both of them have been earned. 3 hits for both sides, 2 walks for Castillo. Martinez has 8 strikeouts to Castillo's 5. Mariners hanging on to a 1-run lead as we start the 5th inning. Rowdy Tellez to the plate to lead things off. And he swings at the first pitch and sends it foul, 0-1. 4 for 10 in his career against Martinez with a home run. Inside, 1-1. Tellez, a .159 average coming into this at-bat. And a home run in their previous series against the Rangers, and fouls this one away, and it's 1-2. Ripped to the left side, but on a backhand, it's caught out of the air for out number 1. Hard hit. Unlucky break at the hot corner for Tellez, and there's one away for Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 of the strikeout is Moore, homered in their previous game on Sunday against Texas. And the first pitch, he tried to drag bunt his way aboard and takes strike 1. Outside, 1-1. 2-1 Mariners, top 5. 1 out, nobody aboard for Dylan Moore. The 1-1. In there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled straight back. Still 2-2. Good battle. With 2 strikes for Dylan Moore. Ryan Bliss waits on deck here for Seattle. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fly ball into right field. Hines over a few steps. We'll get there with no problem, and that is out number 2. So 2 away, nobody aboard, and now here's Ryan Bliss, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Mariners have struck out 8 times to Nick Martinez already today. Bliss fouls off the first pitch, no balls and a strike. 1 for 3 on Sunday with a triple against Texas, and that win for the Mariners to win the series against the Texas Rangers. The 0-1 turned on and sent foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Ryan Bliss looking to keep the inning alive here for the Mariners. And he does for at least another pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. Swinging another foul ball. Missed down. Good take by Bliss there, and he extends it again. Martinez at 72 pitches here in the 5th. His 73rd is a base hit to the right center field gap for Ryan Bliss. This is going to roll all the way to the wall. Bliss on his way to second. And he's going to get there standing up with a 2-out double. And the Mariners aren't done just yet here in the 5th. Good at bat there by Ryan Bliss. And he turns it into an extra base hit. To split the gap in right center. Beautiful piece of hitting for the Mariners' 9-hole man. And now that'll flip things back over to the top of the order in J.P. Crawford. And that's going to do it for Nick Martinez in this one. Mariners with a 2-1 lead. He's responsible for the runner at second as well. And the Mariners knock out the right-hander. New pitcher into the game for the Reds is going to be Andrew Abbott. 5 games under his belt with a 1-0 record. 14 innings pitched in a 2.57 ERA. J.P. Crawford set to face him with 2 out and a runner on second base. First pitch swing and a foul ball, 0-1. Crawford 1 for 2. Sent the first pitch of the ball game into the bleachers in center field, making it 1-0 Mariners, 1 pitch in. Got retired his last time, looking to extend the 5th here. The 0-1. Rolled over and fouled to the right, 0-2. Batting an even .500 with runners in scoring position this year is J.P. Crawford. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays hot.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ryan Bliss still the guy at second base. And outside, even now at 2-2. The deuces are wild here between Crawford and Abbott. The 2-2 home. Fouled out of play, they'll do it again. Sixth pitch of the at-bat on the way, another 2-2. Strike, 3 inside corner of the plate. Crawford couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mariners strand Bliss at second base after his 2-out double, and they cling onto a 1-run lead as we head to the bottom of inning number 5. Bottom of the 5th inning here from Cincinnati. Reese Hines set to lead things off. 9-1-2 due up here for the Reds. Hines off to a good start this year, batting .308 coming into this at-bat as he takes a strike. 0-1 is a high fly ball turned on and set in the air to left. Arozarena going back just in front of the wall, makes the catch, and that is allowed out #1 here in the 5th. And Hines thought he had it. There's been a couple of those fly balls out into the outfield that hitters thought they got a hold of better than they actually did. And it's out #1, and here's the former Mariner, Jake Fraley, to the plate, who has a great walk-up song. First pitch swing and a fly ball into left field again. Arozarena back, not quite as far to make the catch, and there's quickly 2 away here for Castillo in the 5th. Now Matt McClain to the dish. 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts to Castillo's number. Quickly 2 away here in the 5th, and now a ground ball left side. Crawford charges on the run, throws him out in a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Luis Castillo. And we head to the 6th inning in a 1-run ball game. It's 2-1. Mariners on top. Take a look at the MLB news and notes coming into Tuesday. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants breaks out of his 1-for-16 slump. Had a 2-hit performance against the Phillies. Garrett Hole had a complete game shutout against Kansas City. And Luis Campusano for the Padres had 5 RBIs. Dylan Cease got the win with 10 Ks in that game against Chicago. Here in Cincinnati, the Mariners have a 2-1 lead coming into the 6th inning.
Nope, that's a ball.
As Julio Rodriguez takes ball 1 to lead things off here in the 6th. 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Mariners. As Julio takes ball 2, 2-0. 1 for 2 with a base hit as Julio pushes that average back just over 200. Trying to stay hot, and he does. Base hit into center field. A 2-hit night for Julio. That one was 101 miles an hour off the bat. His first base hit was 104. And Julio's starting to see the ball finally here to start this road trip in Cincinnati. So the leadoff man's aboard here for the Mariners, and that'll bring Cal Raleigh to the plate. Left-handed pitcher up, so that means Cal will hit from the right side here. Still 1 home run away from the all-time home run record for Mariner catchers. He's currently tied with Mike Zunino at the top of the list.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 to Cal, misses inside, and it's 3-0. Randy Arozarena waits on deck. Let's see if the big dumper has the green light here. Three balls and no strikes to Cal. Taking all the way, and it's called a ball. Borderline pitch, and a 4-pitch walk to Cal. So now the Mariners have runners on first and second with nobody out. And here's Arozarena, who is 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. In there for a strike that time, and it's 0-1. 214 average for Arozarena with runners in scoring position this year. Looking to come through with Julio at second. Raleigh at first. Inside 1-1. Arozarena fouls that one away, and it's a ball on 2 strikes. The 1-2 hole. Fouled down the right field line and out of play. Breaking ball off the end of the bat, but he stays alive. 1-2. Close. Arozarena might have gotten another life on that one. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. The 2-2, and he slaps it foul again. Another 2-2. And a pop-up left side. It's going to be Fraley. And he's going to make the catch. Runners will have no chance to tag. And there's one away here in the 6th. And now that'll bring in Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 here on Jackie Robinson Day with a fly out and a pop out. Runners on first and second with 1 man out. Julio at second and Raleigh over on up first. And the first pitch to Jorge misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Downstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Foul down the right side and out of play, 2-1. Hitters count now to Polanco. 2 balls and a strike. Right side, that's going to sneak through for a base hit. Julio chugging around third. The throw is cut off, and it's 3-1. Julio comes in to score, and it's an RBI single for Jorge Polanco, giving the Mariners their 2-run lead back. Inside out swing that turns to gold, an opposite field base hit, and an RBI for the Mariners' third baseman. So same situation here for Robles, first and second with 1 man out. And inside 1 ball, no strikes. Oh for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. Batting .400 with runners in scoring position this year. On the ground right side, snared on a dive, but there will be no play, I believe. Yes, he's safe, and the bases are loaded here for Seattle. Good effort there by Matt McClain at second base, no chance, and now Rowdy Tellez to the plate with the bases loaded. First pitch, left side, that's going to sneak through for a base hit. Cal will come in to score, Polanco coming right behind it. And now he gets the late stop sign. It's 4-1 Seattle. RBI single for Rowdy Tellez. And the Mariners are adding on. And the bases will remain loaded now for Dylan Moore. 4-1 Mariners here in the sixth. And he attacks the first pitch and sends it down the left side and foul. 0-1. Oh for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. 4 homers on the young season for him. 9 RBIs, including a home run on Sunday. 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2. The 2 pitch in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate. Battle here between Moore and Abbott. Bases loaded here for Seattle. Already a couple runs home in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a fly ball on the left field line that goes foul. Just outside the chalk, and it remains 1-2. Right side this time, and foul again. Good battle here with the bases loaded for Dylan Moore. Another foul ball. Dylan Moore battling here with 2 strikes. The bases loaded. Already 2 runs home in the inning for the Mariners. Looking to add on here if Dylan Moore can come through. Another 1-2 on the way.
That's a ball.
This inside, 2-2. Polanco at third, Robles at second, Tellez on at first. The 2-2 home. Swinging another foul ball. What a battle here by Dylan Moore. Wearing out Abbott, 37 pitches out of the bullpen. Another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down goes Dylan Moore. 2-1. Good battle there by Demo. And now Ryan Bliss will get a chance to swing. Bases still loaded here for Ryan Bliss. So he takes a strike. 0-1. Bliss 1 for 2. Hit a double his last time to the plate. Looking to come through and blow this game open here for Seattle if he can get a hold of one. Polanco the runner at third. Robles at second. And Tellez on at first. Bliss in the air towards left center. Fraley on the move. He will get there and he'll make the catch. Mariners leave him loaded, but not before scoring 2 runs. First it was Polanco with an RBI single. And then Victor Robles did the same thing, and it's 4-1 Mariners halfway through 6. Bottom of the 6th here in Cincinnati. The Mariners now have a 3-run lead for Castillo to work with. First guy he'll face here is Elly De La Cruz, who is 0 for 2. And he takes a strike, and that's 0-1. Just missed. Right on the chalk, hold the ball, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Big time hack there from De La Cruz, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Elevated the fastball and got it. And De La Cruz goes down swinging for out number 1 and the 6th strikeout for Luis Castillo. So De La Cruz is now 0 for 3, 1 away here in the 6th, and now Heimer Candelario to the plate. And he takes outside, ball 1. 1 for 2 with a base hit in this ball game. He's hit 3 homers and driven in 7 runs so far this year, batting .222 coming into this at bat. 1 out, nobody aboard in the 6th. Mariners by 3, it's 4-1. That one stays high, and it's 2-0. In there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Castillo looking for back-to-back strikeouts to start the 6th, and that one misses inside. And it's full at 3-2. Tyler Stevenson waits on deck. Foul away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 6th, and number 7 for Castillo tonight. And there's 2 away. 2 away for Tyler Stevenson. He's responsible for the 1 run on the board for the Reds, and the home run into left field. And he takes a strike here. It's 0-1. 1 for 4 in their previous game. 1 hit so far tonight was the home run to left. And the 0-1, a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Castillo looking to strike out the side here. That one stays high, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Pitch number 80 on the way here for Castillo, trying to retire things here in the 6th. Outside, and he's worked it even to 2-2. Deuces are wild here between Stevenson and Castillo. And a fly ball into center. He won't strike out the side, but he will retire them. 1, 2, 3. 2 strikeouts and a fly out in the 6th. Castillo, what an outing. Mariners lead by 3 after 6. New pitcher into the game. It's going to be Taylor Rogers for Cincinnati. 5 games under his belt, no record, no holds. 7.2 innings pitched, hasn't given up a run yet. He's been an excellent guy out of the bullpen. The left-hander will take on this Mariner lineup, and they'll start from the top. J.P. Crawford set to lead things off here for Seattle. First pitch of the ball game sent into the bleachers by J.P. Mariners have had the lead since the very first pitch of this ball game. That one misses down and away, 1-0. That one finds the zone, 1-1. Another sweeper sent foul. A lot of movement on that pitch. Starts behind the batter if you're a left-hander, basically. Comes all the way back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Goes fast that time and got it. Drop third strike rule in effect. Throw to first in time, and there's 1-1. Another strikeout for Seattle. And now Julio finally seeing the ball well. 2 for 3 tonight with a couple base hits. Both 100+ miles an hour off the bat. 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the season as he takes ball 1. Tony Santillan and Scott Barlow warming up in the Reds bullpen, both right-handers. Julio to the right center field gap. He's got a 3-hit game. And this one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Julio on his way to second base. And now he's heading for third, and he's in there with a triple. 3-hit night, and Julio puts the exclamation on it with a triple with 1 out here in the 7th. This beautiful piece of hitting. That one was only 94 miles an hour off the bat. Both of his base hits prior were over 100. But he sends it to the right place, and he's got a 3-bagger here with 1 out. Now another run is 90 feet away here for the Mariners, and Cal Raleigh to the plate, who is 1 for 2. First pitch swing, fly ball center field. Should be deep enough to score Julio, no problem. He'll score standing up, and it's 5-1. Sacrifice fly for Cal Raleigh, and the Mariners have a 4-run lead. And now Randy Arozarena to the plate. Nobody on, 2 out, but a run home here for Seattle in the 7th. First pitch
Count
misses
1-0.
inside, 1-0 to Randy. So the triple by Julio gets him in on the sac fly by Cal Raleigh. And the Mariners have 5 runs here in the 7th. And a 4-run lead at 5-1. Downstairs 2-0. Fly ball center. Looks like the ballpark's going to hold this one, and it will. Rosarena flies out to retire the side, but the Mariners out on another one. It's now 5-1 Seattle as we head to the 7th inning stretch from Cincinnati. We welcome you back to Cincinnati as we take a look at the game recap to this point. Luis Castillo looking good for Seattle. 6 innings pitched, just 3 hits. He gave up the 1 run. It was earned. 7 strikeouts for him. Julio Rodriguez swinging a hot bat, 3 for 4 tonight, including a triple, and he scored 3 runs. And Cal Raleigh, 2 RBIs tonight for Seattle. Only run on the board right now for Cincinnati is a Tyler Stevenson home run. Here's TJ Friedel,
0-1.
who stands in. He is 1 for 2. One off the end of the bat and fouled away. And it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch inside, 1-2. Castillo's looking good here. Still rolling here in the 7th inning. Give it up just the 1 run, just 3 hits. Inside, 2-2. Outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Encarnacion Strand waits on deck here for Cincinnati. Pitch number 87. And a tapper foul. They'll do it again. In there, strike 3. Another strikeout for Castillo. His 8th of the ball game. And it's a backwards K for out number 1 here in the 7th. And now here is Encarnacion Strand. A fly out and a ground out to his credit so far. First pitch fouled away. It's 0-1. Tap behind the plate and foul, 0-2. 90 total pitches. Most he's thrown in an inning is 21. Getting through 7 here in Cincy. 1-2. Trent Thornton and Gregory Santos are warming up. This is more than likely the last inning for Castillo in what has been another excellent outing to start this season for the Mariner right-hander. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and upstairs, 2-2.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss, another strikeout. Back-to-back here in the 7th. And he has struck out 4 of the last 5 hitters. And now there's 2 away here for Spencer Steer. 9 strikeouts now for Castillo. And this is probably his final batter here. Steer batting .236 coming into this at-bat. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And he takes a strike, and it's 0-2. And Castillo is a strike away from striking out the side to end his night. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2 the count. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Drop third strike rule in effect. Throw to first in time. Luis Castillo strikes out the side in the 7th. And what an outing it was. 10 strikeouts. And that'll retire the side. Jorge Polanco set to lead things off here for the Mariners. Top half of inning number 8. Mariners with a 4-run lead, looking to add on again here as Taylor Rogers remains out there for the Reds. First pitch in there at the knees. Strike one, 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Over 25,000 in attendance tonight. As this one's fouled away, and it's 1-2. 100 miles an hour off the bat there for Polanco. A ball and 2 strikes. Inside, 2-2.
Strikes.
Right side, one hop into the glove at first base, and that is out number 1. Now that'll bring Victor Robles to the plate. 1 out, nobody aboard, and Robles takes inside, ball 1, 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Victor Robles trying to protect the plate here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he takes inside, 2-2. Robles 1 for 3 tonight, batting .271 coming into this at bat. And a 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. Robles strikes out swinging, 2 away here in the 8th inning. And now Rowdy Tellez, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI single in this ball game. Two out, nobody aboard, and Tellez takes ball 1 downstairs. 0 for 5 in his career against Rogers. Tellez's average starting to climb back up towards the 200 range.
2-0.
2-0. It was in the 120s a couple days ago, so seeing it up at 174 means he's getting hot at the right time. This one's fouled off at the plate. 2-1 the count. Hitters count to Tellez. The 2-1 pitch is fouled away, 2-2. Deuces are wild between Tellez and Rogers. The 2-2 on the way, and a chopper foul. They'll do it again. Another Deuces Wild offering from Taylor Rogers on the way. Outside, full count. Dylan Moore waits on deck here for Seattle. Payoff pitch on the way here from Taylor Rogers, the 3-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's going to sneak through for a base hit, and Tellez has a 2-hit night here in Cincinnati. Good to see for the big belt fella. And the inning will continue here in the top half of inning number 8, and that'll bring Dylan Moore to the plate. First pitch stays down, 1 ball, no strikes. 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts to his credit and a flyout as well. Hit a home run on Sunday against Texas. Looking to turn around his 0 for 3 day today with this plate appearance. And he takes a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Dylan Moore looking to avoid the hat trick and strikeouts. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And he grounds it to the right side. Play will be made by McLean, and the side is retired. Mariners strand one, but they still hold on to a 4-run lead as we head to the bottom of inning number 8. New pitcher into the ball game. It'll be Trent Thornton here for Seattle. 4-run Mariner lead. Thornton 6 games under his belt so far. No record, 2 holds. He's got 8.1 innings pitched and a 5.4 ERA. And his first task will be Reese Hines. 9-1-2 here for Cincinnati. And the first pitch from Thornton out of the bullpen is to the right side until Les snares it and takes it to the bag himself. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here to start the 8th inning. And the Reds are down to their final 5 outs tonight. Now back to the top of the order we go. The former Mariner Jake Fraley is 0 for 3. A strikeout and a couple flyouts here tonight. 1 out, nobody aboard, and a 4-run Mariner lead. Tries to bunt. He pops it straight up, and it's going to get down in front of the mound, and Thornton beats him by half a step. Good play off the mound by Trent Thornton, and there's 2 away here in the 8th inning. And that'll make way to Matt McLean. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Thornton. See if you can get the very rare 3-pitch inning here. Ooh, he could have. All the way to the left, though, and it's 0-1. Fly ball to the right side and hooking into the stands, a foul ball. And it's 0-2. Trent Thornton looking to make quick work of the Reds here in the 8th inning. Yes, sir! Swing and a miss. McLean goes down swinging, and Thornton makes very quick work of the Reds. 5 pitches to retire the side. To the 9th we go. Last chance for the Mariners to add on some insurance. They lead by 4. New pitcher into the game here for Cincinnati will be Tony Santillan, who has appeared in 8 games this year so far. He's pitched 9 innings, 1 ERA. So he's looked pretty good through 8 games in the early season. Mariners looking to add on some more insurance. We'll have 9-1-2 due up with Ryan Bliss, J.P. Crawford, and Julio Rodriguez in the 9th. 5-1 Mariners lead against Tony Santillan now out of the bullpen. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That one misses outside, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 to Ryan Bliss.
2 strikes.
Didn't bite at the ball in the dirt, and it's 2-2. The Deuces are wild here against Ryan Bliss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul, that'll play. Bliss, Crawford, and Rodriguez here in the 9th for Seattle. Bliss trying to stay alive, even at 2-2 in the count. And a strikeout. Mariners have struck out a lot tonight. But they've also hit the ball well on top of it. They have 10 hits tonight. And they have more strikeouts than hits. J.P. Crawford will stand in. Here's the very first pitch of the game. Crawford wasted little time, sent it out to center to get us off and running on the first pitch of the ball game. And at 1-0 Mariners. And they haven't turned back from there. 5-1 Mariners have the lead here in the 9th. Outside 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Crawford takes another one at the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Crawford fouls it up the point to stay alive. Fouled away again by Crawford. Battling here, down 1-2. 1 out, nobody aboard, 9th inning. 4-run lead for the Mariners. Crawford 1 for 4 with the leadoff homer way back in the first. 2-2. Swinging another foul ball. Good battle here by Crawford. Inside, full count at 3-2. Julio waits on deck. He's got a 3-hit night. Another foul ball by J.P. Crawford. Good battle here. Has worked the count full. Fouled off a few pitches here with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat on the way. Strike 3 called right there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And there's 2 away here in the ninth. Another strikeout for the Mariners, and now here is Julio finally starting to swing a hot bat. 3 for 4 tonight. He's got a triple, a couple singles, and he scored 3 of the 5 Mariner runs. Right side, another hard hit ball. That one foul, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Bend out of danger there. Ball and 2 strikes. Julio looking for his 4th hit of the ball game here. Behind 1-2 in the count. Chased it. Outside, strike 3. And Julio goes down swinging. All right, here we go. Mariners 3 outs away from taking game 1 of the series. Well, the heart of the Reds order coming up, starting with Elly De La Cruz in the bottom of inning number 9. Bottom of the 9th inning here from Cincinnati. 4-run lead for the Mariners. Trent Thornton will remain out there, and Elly De La Cruz is set to lead things off here for Cincinnati in a 4-run ball game. Mariners looking to take game 1 of this 3-game set. First pitch inside, ball 1 from Thornton. Right down the middle, 1-1. Breaking ball misses downstairs. Hitters count to De La Cruz at 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, all 3. It looked like he went around, no appeal, and it's 3-1 with Candelario waiting on deck. He walked it. Leadoff man's aboard here for Cincinnati in the 9th. And now Candelario to the plate, 1 for 3 with a base hit. 218 average coming into this at-bat. 3 homers and 7 runs driven in. As the Reds start to spark a rally here in the 9th inning, Mariners trying to shut the door right here. De La Cruz, the runner on over at first. First pitch to Candelario is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside,
Nope.
1-1. Four-run lead here for the Mariners, so they're still safe for the time being. As that one misses
that ball went
outside,
out.
and it's 2-1. And a 5-pitch, 8th inning for Trent Thornton has resulted in an 8-pitch, 9th inning so far, and he hasn't recorded an out. 2-1 outside, 3-1. Now he threatens to walk another man with Stevenson, who hit a home run and is responsible for the only run on the board for Cincinnati. Waiting on deck. The 3-1. Left side and foul. 3-2. Breaking ball, chop foul. Remains full at 3-2. De La Cruz, the runner, on over at first. Nobody out in the ninth. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Candelario. Out of play again. Watch out.
First base.
That hits him in the arm, and Thornton is going to hit him, and we're going to get a pitching change here for Seattle. Tying run inching closer to the plate. It moves to the on-deck circle here for Cincinnati, and that's going to end Thornton's night. So we're going to bring in Andres Munoz. Trying to close this game out. Not a save opportunity yet. He's got 7 games under his belt. He's 2 for 3 in save opportunities. He blew his last one on Saturday against Texas, and that extra innings lost to the Rangers. 6.1 innings pitched and a 2.84 ERA. And Tyler Stevenson, responsible for the 1 run on the board for Cincinnati, is at the plate. And he takes ball 1 downstairs. So the tying run moves to the on-deck circle here for Cincinnati. Starting to get a little antsy back in the Emerald City, watching this game here on the road. 1 ball, no strikes, and a swing, and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Stevenson on the ground to shortstop. Could be 2. Flipped to Bliss for 1. On to first, a double play. Much needed turn up the middle. And Andres Munoz grounds a 6-4-3 double play. And the Mariners are an out away from escaping game 1 with a victory. That just sucked all the life out of Great American Ballpark. And now the game comes down to TJ Friedel with 2 away. De La Cruz, the runner, at third base. And a swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, a ball and a strike. Base hit center field. De La Cruz will come in to score. Friedel with a bad throw in now, and it's going to go all the way towards the dugout. And Friedel's going to take second base. So a 2-out RBI single for TJ Friedel. Moves up to second base on the errant throw. And the Reds inch a little closer. It's a 3-run game, and now Christian Encarnacion-Strand to the plate. Oh for 3, strikeout, flyout, and a ground out. Still a 3-run game. Still no threat here for Cincinnati with 2 away.
Ball.
Tying run in the on-deck circle for the Reds. Ground ball back up the middle and another base hit. Friedel around third. Julio's throw to the plate is close. They got him! Julio throws him out at the plate, and the Mariners win it 5-2. Julio with a strike from center field ends this game right here, and the Mariners take game one. What a game from Seattle tonight. The defense was good, shown on display right there. The pitching was excellent from Castillo, who gets his third win, and the hitting was good as well from the very start. 10 hits tonight for the Mariners, starting with the first pitch of the game. J.P. Crawford sent it over the bleachers in center field, and the Mariners didn't look back from there. They take game one of this three-game set from the Reds, and they win it on Jackie Robinson Day. What a game. Mariners win by 3. It's 5-2. As they get their 10th win of the season, move to 10-7 in the standings, and the Reds now drop below 500 at 8-9. Game 2 tomorrow. It's a day game here in Cincinnati between the Mariners and the Reds. Mariners take game 1.